Hey guys, it's Julie with Thoughts That Stick. I've made a whole bunch of these paper roses lately for a lot of events, and I've had people asking how to make them. So I'm going to show you how to make these today really quick. Super fun, super easy. I just use an 8.5 by an 11 or 12 by 12. Today I'm going to use 12 by 12 paper because it makes this really large one. You can do 8.5 by 11 and it's the same. I don't even create a template or anything. I just start cutting. So follow along with me when you do yours. There's no rhyme or reason to what I do. I just kind of start cutting back and forth like weave patterns, and you can treat it like it's a circle. That's kind of how I look at it because you're making a flower. So I just cut around the whole 12 by 12 piece of paper. So this might take us a minute, and it looks like this when it's done. And then where I started, I go back in and I start just following it around, like I said, not in any kind of pattern because I'm not a pattern girl. I'm not a, oh gosh, I don't like to trace and all that stuff. So you can see it's just kind of a weird little shape. And I just keep going around in a circle till you get to the end, and keep going. Now I've done these with the larger flowers too. You probably have noticed online I've been posting like double the size of dinner plate flowers for a lot of the events I've been doing. So I use these to complement those. But today's post, I show you how I put this rose on top of a birthday cake I bought, which the lady that I gave it to was just thrilled. She was tickled pink. She couldn't believe it. So you can see we're getting down to the bottom here, and I just cut it down to a circle like that. Okay, so it should all look like a cinnamon roll, kind of. See that? Or a rose. So I am going to cut this little piece because I don't like how it's sticking out. So I'm just going to cut that off. But it'll look like this. So from there, you want to grab a pencil and you start not at the inside, you start at the outside. Okay, so I'm left-handed, so you just start rolling it around the pencil as you see. And I like to use a pencil because this flower is going to get big, and it gives me some leverage to keep the flower from flying open while I'm rolling it, as you can see. So I just keep rolling it around the pencil, and you can see it starts to want to move around. You just want to keep it together the best you can as you're working on it. So this takes a few minutes, of course, and a little bit of concentration. I know you might not be as fast as me, so when you do it yourself, take your time. I'm getting used to making these. I can make quite a few pretty quickly. And you will too once you get the hang of it. So you can see how the rose is forming. So we're getting towards the end, and at the bottom here we have that, see this part here? We're going to actually use a glue gun, so make sure you plug in your glue gun. And now that we're at the bottom, we're still wrapping. Okay, should look like that. So then pull your pencil out. And that's when I kind of let it go and I help it because I don't want it to go too crazy. Now you can let these go as wide as you want. The one that I made for the lady's birthday cake, I just kept unwinding it. You see how I'm unwinding it and unwinding it? Well, if you can see from the other one, it's a little bit bigger, and that's okay. So at the bottom, what I like to do right under here is, and it can be messy because no one's going to see this except you. So glob on your glue and hold down your petals, as I call them, your rose petals, and just give it a few minutes. Kind of sit on it for a minute. And we're just going to wait. And usually I have to add a little more, but I think today it's pretty good. I think that covered it. You can see if you have loose ends and you're not comfortable, you can go in and just add a little bit more glue and hold down your petals some more. And what I like to do is, like I said, add these on top of a birthday cake, and I add petals, or excuse me, leaves. You'll see them in my post. This one's red, but I did it in pink. But you can see they come out a little different each time. It's kind of fun. So this was with a 12 by 12. You can also do 8.5 by 11, but of course they're going to be smaller than this. But it's fun just to try them. It doesn't take much to do these. And then when you're done, just think of the possibilities. You could even do it for a cupcake. Have somebody put, you know, at the grocer, those in the little cupcake trays, the clear, and then put it on top with the leaves. It adds a little touch to make somebody feel a little bit more special. Anyway, try it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon for more. Thanks, guys.